Vocal editing techniques I can't live without. Let's start simple with a reverse vocal. If you don't want your vocal to start abruptly like this,
I've been looking for something that will give me peace of mind.
Try the reverse vocal transition.
I've been looking for something that will give me peace.
Simply duplicate your vocal, cut one part of it, usually the start of it, like so. So we only have this. Now make this unique as sample and put ton of reverb on it. Any reverb will do. I usually do high cut as well. So we have this type of thing. Also make sure to fade it out so there is no clicky sound. And now simply go to Edison right here, record it on play, play it. Pause it, drag this into your playlist, double click it, reverse it, take off the very end of it and connect it to the track. And also fade this out a little bit so there is no popping. And now we have a beautiful transition.
I've been looking for something that will give me peace.
To make this a bit better, we can put some more effects on the reversed vocal. So I'm gonna put VoxVerb by LANDR, which is also the sponsor of today's video. And they have a great bundle of vocal plugins available now, which I'm gonna show in detail in a little bit. But here we are just gonna use the VoxVerb with the preset Never Ending Tail, which is gonna add reverb to this reversed vocal shot. Therefore, it won't abruptly end, but it's gonna continue and fade away naturally. Very nice. With that said, I also want to add some effects on this vocal.
I've been looking for something that will give me peace of mind.
We have the Vox Chain by LANDR, which is a really simple plugin to make your vocals sound a lot better, a lot cleaner in your mix. You are just gonna play with a few knobs or choose from these presets and your vocal will be better right away. So if you bypass it, it sounds like this.
I've been looking for something that will give me peace of mind.
But I want it to be more crisp, more clear. So I increase the air, which is gonna make everything a bit brighter. The body is gonna make the mid frequencies pop off a bit more, so it has a stronger presence. I'm also doing low cut, so we don't have the bass frequencies, and some saturation. And then the vocal sounds like this. So before,
I've been looking for,
after,
I've been looking for something that will give me peace of mind.
very clear, exactly how I like it. I also put the VoxVerb in here with the same preset as before, which adds just the right amount of reverb.
I've been looking for something that will give me peace of mind.
And with that, the reverse vocal is ready.
I've been looking for something that will give me peace of mind. You make me insecure, I pretend that it's good when I'm not.
A really nice transition into a clean vocal. Second technique I want to show you is vocal chops. For this, you want to open up SliceX. So add SliceX to your channel rack and you're going to grab your acapella and drag it into SliceX. And create the slices. You can do it manually, you can do it by auto-slicing it, but I prefer to do detect beats. That's going to create a lot of slices, which you can then play. But what you also want to do is make sure to declick them out, because as you can hear, there is like a popping sound. So just go here and do declick in all regions and then go again and do declick out all regions. Now there is no popping sound. Also what I like to do is run this script, which will make all the slices play till the end as long as you hold the note. Because now you have very short slices. So once again, go here into Tools, Run Script, Regions, Play to End. Run, and now the slices play till the end.
Crazy, 'cause I'm hurting.
Now that you got that ready, you can create your sliced melody. Go to piano roll. Now it's time for you to be creative. Here is my sliced melody. What you want to do is find the best slices you can, and if some of them don't fit, try to exchange them for a different one. You can also change the pitch of each individual slice by double-clicking it and increasing the pitch here. Once your slice melody is ready, put some effects on it as well. I put in the Vox tune by LANDR, and the reason I did that is because I wanted the vocal chops to be perfect pitch. So if you bypass it, it's like this. And if we enable it, So I have the autotune set to D sharp major, the mode is transparent, tune speed is all the way up, amount is all the way up, and then it's tuned to the right key every time. I also put the Vox chain in before, after, made it a bit more bright, then we have some reverb. I increased the blend, so there is a lot of reverb to be heard. And then I also added Sound Goodizer to make this even more full. And I added Kickstart plugin, so it's pumping throughout the whole song. Then our vocal chop sounds like this. Now, if you are interested in this vocal bundle by LANDR, check it out, link is in the description below. It's 4 essential plugins for mixing and editing vocals. The Vox chain, where you can adjust the mix of your vocals, clean them up and make them more obvious in the mix. The Vox Verb, which is a reverb for vocals. Then Vox DS, which as the name suggests, cleans up the S frequencies. If your vocal is too bright, use this. And then the Vox Tune, which is an auto-tune plugin, tunes your vocal to the right key and lets you play with the formant of the vocal as well. We're gonna take a look at that later. But if you are interested, link is below. If you use my link, you'll get 20% off. It's available as a one-time purchase, or you can get it in LANDR Studio, which gives you access to this and over 40 different plugins as well. So check it out, link is below. Now let's continue with the video. The next technique is creating delayed backing vocals if you only have one vocal available. So since we only have this vocal, we can create unique backing vocals using some effects to reach this result. A really nice and simple effect. Let me show you how to do it. Simply duplicate your vocal by holding Shift, dragging it below, click here and make it unique. Now you can put different effects on this vocal and it will not affect the first vocal. So I put Vox chain on it first and increase the saturation quite a bit so we have this distorted vocal. Then I added Vox tune and this time I'm using the modern mode, which lets us adjust the formant. So this is at the default level. And if we adjust it up, so it's only adjusting the formant, so the tone of the vocal is changing, but the pitch is staying the same. But in this case, I wanted to go the other way of it. So we have this deeper vocal for the second one. And then I added some reverb as well, using the Vox Verb. So the vocal is more in the background. And then all you need to do is move the vocal a bit to the right, depending on how much delay you want. And then we have this nice background vocal delay effect. Very nice. Now the last technique I want to show you, and probably my favorite, the stutter effect. Once again, grab your vocal and create a new copy of it. Once we copied it, make sure to make it unique once again. And now we can put separate effects on this vocal. So double click it, put it on a new track, and we're gonna use gross beat. So the gross beat is gonna create that stutter effect, and you can experiment with different modes here. I'm gonna use the trans gate, and it sounds like this.
I've been looking for something that would give me peace of mind.
This is of course not great. So what you want to do is now cut up the vocal and try to find different parts of the vocal that go well with the stutter. So usually some longer notes. So something like this. And just play around with the cuts. Once you make a few of these cuts, like so, you can also grab this tool, which many people don't know, and adjust the vocal positioning like so. So it only moves the cut where you are dragging your mouse. So you can find different parts of the vocal that go well with the stutter. So just continue on like this until you are satisfied with the way you chopped the vocal and the way it sounds with the stutter. So mine sounds like this. But of course, this sounds pretty dry so far, so we're gonna put some effects on it. As I said, we have the gross beat, but I also put Vox tune on it, increasing the formant, so we have a more pitched up version of the vocal this time. Then we have the Vox chain again, and we go with the air knob all the way up, so it's really bright. And I also increase the saturation, so it's a bit distorted. Then we have some reverb. But note that this reverb is here before the gross beat. So the reverb is only affecting the vocal when you can hear it. But then we have another reverb after the gross beat, which means even when the gross beat is in off position, this reverb still continues to play. That makes everything way more echoey and ambient. I also added Fruity Panomatic, underrated plugin. Just increase the amount, the speed, choose pan in here in the LFO section, and now it's panning the vocal from left to right the whole time. Then we have Spreader. Makes it more ambient. Then I added Sound Goodizer. Again, just put everything together. And then I have some more reverb, which I automated. So we automated the blend. So at the end of this section, the whole vocal sort of fades away with the reverb. And last but not least, I also automated the formant. Then we have this. Those were the 4 vocal techniques that I can't live without. Now let's put them all together and see how they sound in this short demo track. And also, if you are interested, make sure to check out LANDR, link is below, and get their vocal bundle. If you use my link, you'll get 20% off. Now let's take a listen to the track.
I've been looking for